Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're taking a look at Delver of Secrets in Thomas format. So recently with the Power Cube, we got another cantrip to the Timeless format, which is this card here called Preordain. Now that the format has Brainstorm, Ponder, and Preordain, we just have so many cantrips that you can play, which also empowers another broken card in the format called Treasure Cruise. And since the Treasure Cruise is going to become a little bit better because of the amount of cantrips that we have in this deck, well, we can play a little bit of a card disadvantage in the deck, which is going to help us accelerate our mana into casting, 2 spells per turn, or even something like a mana drain, with this card called Chrome Mox. And since we are playing a lot of these cantrips that can also manipulate our top of the deck, we're now also playing 4 copies of Delver of Secrets, which can also transform into a 3-power card, along with the Dragon Ray Channeler. So we'll see how this one does. We still don't have a free counterspell in the format, so I don't think it's going to be like anything too crazy. I just want to know if I can actually beat some of the top tier decks. So here's that, I'm gonna be hopping over to some Thomas Stress 3 to show you guys what the deck does. So let's hop on there. 4 spells, 3 lands. The only downside is we're going second. And going second in Timeless format is very bad. Mana drain. Beseech the Mirror. So this is a combo deck. And we're going second. Yeah. That's not good. No. Man. Just so unfair. Going second. In this format. Just so unfair. Song of Creation. Tormod's Crypt. I mean, this is probably over. Yeah, this is probably over. Hey, at least we didn't die here. So I guess we're gonna need like a lot of commandeers and a lot of mulliganing. Is it a Tendrils of Agony? Maybe I should just surrender. Oh, they also play Anticipation. Alright, so we're gonna need Commandeer. Do I want to spell Snare? Probably not. Do we want to Disruptor Flute? Maybe. Unholy Heat can go, Stifle kinda useful. Maybe. Brazen Bee can go. Bobble. Quarry Steel Cutter. Let's try that. I'm not feeling too good about this. Yeah, that's really bad, right? Because now I have to keep this hand, and we have a tap land on turn 2, so we can't even Disruptor Flute. Probably lost. Since we're not gonna be doing anything on turn 2. Opponent also kept all of their cards, so we're probably just dead. Even if I went down to 5 cards, I don't think we would have won. Oh, Strip Mine is good. Strip Mine is technically good. Nice. So we can go Disruptor Flute on the Necropones. Should I keep this? Okay, that is good enough. Maybe I do want more Disruptor Flutes. The thing is, they play Song of Creation and Necro Dominance. Like, besides Necropones, like, the Disruptor Flute actually doesn't do anything. So it's not even, like, that good of a card. I think we really need to see Commandeer. Okay, so I think I'm gonna keep it, because if I get, like, Necrodominance or something like that, we can still Commandeer and then draw into our stuff, right? So I don't think we need Treasure Cruise anymore. Very nice. Alright, we just wanna bottom these. I'm sure opponent knows that we have a Commandeer though. I'm sure they know. Okay, a lot of Mox Opals coming out. Search your library, and then if that's... you may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost, so it does go on stack, right? Is this even a good card? That... I don't think that's a good card. I think we just Spell Pierce. Its controller creates 2 tokens, so we can just get rid of a Song of Creation with the Force Spike, and then we get 2 treasures. Okay. Alright, Delver without any interaction, but we do have a Quarry Stonecutter. Maybe. We do have a maybe here. Unfortunately, we are going second, so a bit of a, you know, we are fighting an uphill battle. Well, well, well. A bolt? Do I want a bolt? Maybe I do. Because of a Worry Zone Guard. So, that is a Bowmaster. That is a Bowmaster. I'm gonna play the Dragon Ray Channeler. And then I will Chrome Mox. And then I will Stifle. Until Brainstorm. Brainstorm. I could set up a Delver. Actually, no, I can't set up a Delver, right? Since I'm gonna be doing this. Oh my god, they have an Ancient Tomb. I'm actually kinda sad. I'm actually kinda sad here. Ancient Tomb. What a card. What a card. No, it's a Baragoyf. I need an Unholy Heat or Brazen Bee. Can I see one of those? Another Strip Mine. So I can do this. And then Strip Mine, blow up the Ancient Tomb. The Baragoyf is actually kind of annoying though. I think we just let this hit. Connect for once. Oh my god, they actually got a 1-mana card. Oh my god. That is so lucky. Oh my god, they got another Baragoyf. Double Ancient Tomb. Talk about luck. Into a land. Okay, I'm gonna surveil, and then if I don't see... Okay, I don't even have a surveil land. Let's just go to next game. That was a little bit brutal. Yeah, if they didn't have a double Ancient Tomb here, and just a Deathray Shaman, maybe we can like double block and then Lightning Bolted the Shaman and then keep playing the game, but because they drew into like triple Ancient Tombs actually, wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. All right, I'm gonna cut 3 Delvers and double Preordains. Okay. I don't think this is like a crazy hand or anything, but you know, we do have a mana drain, so maybe. Warborg. Double Ritual. Into a Baragoyf. Okay, unfortunately we can't go Channeler Bolt. That doesn't work. I'll just play the Channeler and pass. Into a Shaman. Okay. So bolt that. I don't think I can have that right now. Don't need that either. Think I should probably save the Unholy Heat for something else. So I think I'm just going to try to get rid of a Deathray Shaman, since opponent's also stuck on lands, right? Okay, Deathray Shaman. For a Steel Cutter. Ooh. That's actually not bad. I think I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna attack. Get rid of the lands. Instant. Instant, instant, instant. Maybe a creature. I mean, artifact's probably harder to put in the graveyard. I mean, we do play Bauble though, actually. Okay, that's actually really good. Yeah, because I exiled all the, you know, lands, so opponent actually doesn't have anything. Well, let us attack. And pass. I am kind of wondering if I should stifle this. And then Brazen B, the Deathray Shaman here. Because that'll... Okay, that's really good. What? What? My turn's not over yet. What? No. Oh, I'm supposed to have another creature here, but... Man... I guess I need, like, full control there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So I'm gonna Unholy Heat. Attack ult. And then we have both of these up. The things I have to do to win against the Golgari mid-range. Insane. The things that I have to do. So, we do have a spell snare in the sideboard for the Orcish Bowmaster, but the problem is, it's not good. The Golgari mid-range that they play has very low 2-mana cards. Yeah. Yo. Let's do it again. I like the fact that we have a Spell Pierce. And I also like the fact that we have a Brazen Bee. Those are the two things I like about this hand. I like the fact that opponents surveilled. Seems like they have something here. I should have Mishra's Bubbled first. What am I doing? Because if I Mishra's Bubble to see if I'm gonna be able to get, like, you know, another cantrip, I would definitely exile this for sure into a Flooded Strand, but I think I'm just gonna do this, even so. Okay, so opponent has a Surgical. Another Brazen Bee. It's not good. Maybe, like, tempo-wise, like, we do have double counter spells. A Strip Mine. Okay, I'm just going to force opponent to use a Strip Mine on the Steam Vent. I don't think that's too bad. Bowmaster. I could just Unholy Heat this. Yeah, I'll just Unholy Heat the Orcish Bowmaster. So Grief is coming out. I am going to Mana Drain this. I also do have a Brazen Bee if a 3-mana card comes out. Wary Zone Guard. I'm actually kind of unhappy about that. It would have been better if something else came out. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. What are we missing? A sorcery card? This is actually really bad, isn't it? Because of Wary Zone Guard, we're not gonna have lands. We're not gonna have lands here. Awful. Awful. We're probably dead. Yeah. Because they can just play back again, right? Yeah, this game is over. This game is over. Alright, GG's. We're going first! We're going first! Yeah, we are exactly 3-3 at the moment, and we have gone second all 6 matches. It is a bit brutal, I'm not gonna lie. It is a bit brutal. See what they're playing. Ponder. Mockingbird. Interesting. Let us ponder. I think this digs a little bit deeper to our lands, right? Than a brainstorm. So we did find a land. Do we want to Delver or leave up a Stifle? If I wanna, you know, hold up a Spell Pierce or a Stifle here, maybe I do this instead. And then next turn we play Delver. Okay, this is really good. We have a Stifle, opponent's brainstorming, they already played a land, and then we strip mine the other land? Oh man! Insane. And we know the Delver is gonna transform next turn as well. So we play the Delver, play the Strip Mine, destroy that. Oh my god. Okay. Mockingbird. That could be like a one-of in a Demure tempo, potentially. I'm gonna play 2 copies of Mystical Disputes and 2 Spell Snares. Gonna cut a copy of a Delver, copy of Bauble, and another Delver, and a copy of a Preordain. Right, we are going second. We're on the draw. We have a Spell Pierce and a Stifle, and a Strip Mine. No way. It's a mirror. That's crazy. So this is a surgical opponent has in hand. They play Pathway. Alright, I probably should just play a Delver. Oh, it's a Subtlety. Reveal. We both have 1 land. We both have 1 land. I'll just play another Delver and pass. It's a very cool deck opponent's playing actually. Judge's Familiar. Into Ponder as well. I think I just take the 3. Decline. Shock that in. More Delver of Secrets. I'll bolt you. Okay, so I'll trade your Judge's Familiar. Like, is this okay? And I'll just block the their transformed card here. Reveal. So the Delver is gonna transform, huh? I think I pass. I was thinking about maybe playing the Quarry Steelcutter, but it doesn't seem like it's a good idea. Okay, so they have a Spell Pierce. And a Strip Mine. I should have actually Lightning Bolted first. What am I doing? That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. Hmm. I think we just pass because a singular land means that we can go Corey Steel Cutter into a Chrome Mox here. I think that's not bad. Another Judge's Familiar. Okay, it seems like Spell Snare is a very, very bad card against opponent here. So I'm just gonna put it underneath and probably have to brainstorm for a land. Okay, we found a land. Brazen Borrower seems like mediocre. Should I play the Quarry Steel Cutter? I think I should. No, wait. They only have one card. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. A Force Spike. Nah. A Stifle. Okay. Ponder. Tamio might transform. Also, where is our treasure cruise? Where is our treasure cruise here? Land. An awful, awful card. I'm gonna hold on to this for Brainstorm. No. Oh, that's really bad. No, that's really bad. Oh, we got a land too. That's even worse. Okay, I think we lost. There's some very, very bad draws. Wait, you got rid of a Tamio? Interesting. I thought we won because we got the Quarry Steel Cutter down, but man, we just couldn't draw anything after that. We just drew land. I also can't even crack this thing. I should have thought about that and played a Steam Vent instead of a Scalding Tarn. Right, GG's. I mean, we had some really bad cards against them. So there is that. I mean, technically, they are playing Psychic Frog, so like a copy of a Brazen Bee isn't like too bad. I just don't know about these cards, honestly. Maybe it was okay. We just got unlucky. I'll just have one Spell Snare. Alright, very, very nice card. Unholy Heat. I shall take it. They play Stifle too? Like, what is this? How do we get exactly like 1-for-1 mirror? You know what I mean? Actually insane. Actually insane. Judges familiar. I think I still need to do this because I need to get to our like lands here. Or, you know, flip our treasure. Oh no! That's so unlucky. Wow. Already? This is actually pretty sick. Mishra's Bauble. Let's take a look. A Force Spike. No thank you. I hope I draw land. No! No! Oh no. No. Okay, we lost. That was like how many looks? If I just held on to a Stifle, maybe we could have won. And then Stifle the Strip Mine. Nah, that wouldn't have actually worked because I think they would have just gone Worry Zone Guard. Yeah, just unlucky. Sometimes unlucky. Man, oh man. I think you just get rid of all the Delvers in this matchup. Just too vulnerable. I'm so sad. I don't know. Maybe I should have like Blood Moon in the sideboard? Maybe that's gonna be better. Yeah, I don't know about Delver. Like, in the past, like, 6 matches that we played, we played against, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. We played against 5 black decks. You know, Delver is just, a food for Orcish Bowmaster. That is so bad, opponent. You need to stop doing that right now. That was a very bad play. Yeah, that was a very, very bad play. Blood Crypt. That is a sorcery. But that's not exactly what we're looking for. 1, 2, 3. Force Spike. Yeah, I should still shock it in. Oh, it's a Jund deck. Yeah, it's a Jund deck. That didn't have a 3-mana card in hand. Okay, Force Spike was pretty good. 5 cards in the yard. This is 6 cards in the yard. Once upon a time. If I Treasure Cruise, I can't actually leave up a Disruptor Flute. Whoa. Jarsoul. Should I just call the One Ring with the Disruptor Flute? Kinda wanna use a Surgical because I want to Treasure Cruise here. This is so bad. Like, this is a bad play too, by the way. You don't want to do this. So they have One Ring and I Still Explore. They have more I Still Explore and Jarsoul. And they also play 3 Ren and 6 and Exploration. A copy of a random bauble too. Let's take a look at what they're gonna draw. A forest. I'm actually kind of feeling good with this hand. Jarsoul. Zap you. Pass the turn. I'm gonna brainstorm into hopefully something. I think a Spell Pierce is probably not that good anymore. And I'll just I know it's not gonna make anything. I just don't want to get discarded, you know. So they went with the I Still Explore. They currently don't have a land. I'll keep the Unholy Heat. Ponder. I'll take the Mana Drain. And now I'm going to Disruptor Flute the One Ring. And Lightning Bolt. So I make another dude here. Because I'm not going to be doing anything for 2 turns here, right? Maybe I shouldn't have even top like the strip mine here. That was bad. So now we have a 3-turn clock. Demonic Tutor. Let's see what opponent gets. Oh no! Maybe I should have countered this? Maybe I should have countered that actually. Because they could have like a removal spell for the Disruptor Flute. No, it was just a Fatal Push. Did they just get this? I'm so bad. I should have just countered the Demonic Tutor. What am I doing? What am I doing? Awful. Awful player. Yep, awful player by me. I think I need to just wait on this mana drain. Because I have a win if I just mana drain and Unholy Heat, right? Treasure Cruise. Land, land, land. Instant speed, instant speed, instant speed. Sorcery? I think I'll just Unholy Heat one of them. Is it another one? Okay. Okay, so we're playing against that kind of deck. So I guess I'll have another Disruptor Flute for that. Spell Snare seems okay. Alright. I'm gonna cut another Preordain. Surgical doesn't seem that good. They don't play Grief. Never mind, I'm just gonna cut Flute. Okay. I think the Spell Snare is actually not that bad. Molten Collapse. They even play Molten Collapse. Okay. Into a Strip Mine. Well, I guess I would want Strip Mines to cancel each other. Okay, that's actually really good. We only played 3 copies of a Strip Mine, so there's only 2 copies in the graveyard, in the deck. Another Strip Mine. Another one. Okay. Okay, Chrome Mox was actually very important, so I can hold up a mana drain. But can I even do that? I would have to get rid of a Brainstorm. But then I don't have plays for like a few turns. I think I still have to do it. Probably, because I probably want these instead. The Molten Collapse is actually kind of annoying, but they do still need red source. Opponent does see my Spell Snare though. We'll see. I shocked the Steam Vent in to kind of incentivize opponent from you know, using the Strip Mine onto my Steam Vent. Okay, very nice. And then we get to play the Thundering Falls into another land. So, 2 cards in the graveyard. I probably want this. Yeah, I probably want that. Exploration. They don't have lands anyways. Now we're gonna start cracking. I could draw into a Brainstorm. Okay, Stifle. We just really need opponent to play cards. And then we can just use a Treasure Cruise very easily. Okay, so there's Orcish Bowmaster number 1. No, this is actually number 2, right? No, it's actually number 1. Okay. Drawing another land there doesn't feel good. Right, I am probably going to Spell Pierce this. Nah, let's actually Spell Snare. I wanted to use the Spell Snare because I think they might actually have another Surgical. Alright, I am going to draw a bunch of cards here. Nice. I kind of want that. Yeah, I think I kind of want that. I think I actually have to pass. I need to leave up my counter spells. Abrupt Decay. Okay. If that's the case, I will Lightning Bolt you. I did miss out on some damage, but so Wary Zone Guard comes out. We need either a land or a creature. Let's just zap this out. I don't think I want that anymore. Maybe I do. So brainstorm. That is a creature. Have a force spike. Probably stifle is the weakest card. Attack like so. And we have a Spell Pierce plus a Mana Drain. Or we can Disruptor Flute if they don't do anything into put the Chrome Mox in the graveyard. I kinda expect like a Toxic Deluge maybe. Okay, another Abrupt Decay. I'm just gonna call One Ring. And play that. And then Ponder. Okay, GG's. I think we did have a lethal here. 7, right? We have 3 and then 6. And then we'll force spike our own Corey Steel Cutter and then we have 7. Alright, so we played 7 to 8 matches or something like that. We went even, basically. There were some non-games like Mono Red, putting a Chalice on X equals 1, things like that. But a lot of the times I went second, and with this deck, going second basically means death, because our deck doesn't really have any like mana acceleration to catch up. So if you don't go first, you kind of fall behind and just die. A lot of the games just kind of came down to like that. And, you know, considering that we are Izzet color, having Preordain didn't really help the fact that, you know, almost every single deck that you play against is either, you know, Golgari mid-range or Mono Black or even Jund. A lot of Bowmasters, a lot of Barrogoyfs coming down, really bad time. Even like Delver of Secrets, very rarely transformed. A lot of the times you do just kind of have to cut this card because of Orcish Bowmasters. So why is that happening? Well, if you go second a lot, you have a higher chance of losing because, you know, in a format with you're playing against a lot of Dark Ritual decks, right? But because you're going second every single game, except for the last 2 games that you've seen in the video, because we don't have like Force of Negation or, you know, things like that, opponent just kind of gets away with the game. This deck could play Subtlety, but because we only play 18 copies of lands, Subtlety kind of doesn't help because very rarely you're going to hit 4 mana. Maximum you want 3 mana on the battlefield. Getting to that 4 mana with an 18 land deck is going to be very difficult. And we kind of have to play the tempo game with the Force Spike, Stifle, Spell Pierce, and 3 copies of Chrome Mox. The reason why this deck is playing 3 copies of Chrome Mox is because, you know, now that we have a little more cantrip, the Treasure Cruise becomes better, which means we can kind of have some card disadvantage in the deck with Chrome Mox. The Chrome Mox is going to accelerate into our, you know, mana drains and things like that, which is not bad. Or, you know, Dragon Ray Channeler into holding up, you know, our 1 mana spells. So it does allow you to provide that kind of advantage. It is an artifact for the Delirium, plus you have a Quarry Steel Cutter to abuse with the Chrome Mox as well. It does have some synergy, but like I said, the disparity between going first and second is just so vastly large with this deck that, you know, it's not good. It's not good. And as you can see, like, we have gone exactly, the last version that I played, we have gone exactly 3-3, and you can actually see the percentage here, how bad going second is for the deck, and compared to going first. Playing this deck without the Delver of Secrets will probably be a lot better, but overall, without the free spells, I don't think the deck just kind of falls apart compared to some of the other like top tier decks in the format. And especially the color pairing doesn't allow you to kill some of the big threats in the format, which is also very bad as well. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all next one. Bye bye.